Okay, here are some backgrounds I'm going to use just to assemble things, and it would be easy to assemble these in Photoshop or GIMP, but I'm going to show you can do some assembly in Scratch. So let's go to Scratch. Okay, here we are. I've got my player turned off. I'm looking at the stage now, the backgrounds here, and I've got this blank one up first, but I want to jump down and show you this. This is in the library. If you ever need your library, it's right here. Choose all, and you can bring this up. This is really good for showing you, your origin, positive X, negative X, positive Y, negative Y, and where everything is on here. Into our backdrop, I'm going to import, and I'm going to import from that backdrop ones I was showing you here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the wall and say open, and my wall will come in, and I'm going to move it. Okay, I'm going to change it to vector. Told you we were going to talk about vector. It's going to be a little easier because in vector you can work on layers, and in vector I'm going to move this up a little bit, and I'm going to stretch it out a little bit too. So I'm kind of losing those white areas. I got those in case I ever want to do some overlaps. And I'm going to move it up kind of towards the top. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm going to bring in my other part, import. And I'm going to bring my, no, there, I want my floor. Open. And now for this one, I'm going to move this down. And you can see here, there we go. And so I got a nice little background for a dungeon there. Now, Vectors is new to 2.0. I'm still a little getting used to it, so I'm going to change it back to bitmap so they're all locked together. I'm not sure exactly how all the floating layers work, so I'm a little just more familiar with this one. So there we are, we have this, and there's my background. So we're now going to go back to player. Just let it do its saving on it. Right now I got player shut off. We can see it here, but not here. Also, to give anything a name, you can call it, main player. It's going to come into Sprite 1, Sprite 2, Sprite 3, but you can change your names here and some information in here. But right now, for the scripts, I've turned it on to hide. I'm going to turn it to show now. When you're bringing scripts in, you can just touch on things and change it. Like right now, this is 100% where I brought it in from when I worked on it. I'm going to change it to looks, and I'm going to set the size. Let's try 50%, and that's still a little bit big for what I want, so I'm going to take it down to 30 and just click on that. And sometimes you'll see fragments of code just sitting around places. Sometimes that's where people take things off and just want to set it aside. They might want to keep it for later. Other times it's just to turn things on and off.